Hey everyone, it's Mark, your firefighter, realtor, and out-of-state investor, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've actually posted a video on some content. I've been doing a lot of interviews and I've been enjoying that. But something came across, and one of my friends who I helped start investing out of state, kind of reached out to me and said, "Man, there's so much people that aren't aware of all these extra fees that go into purchasing a property." So that is something I'm going to talk about today. It's something that I'm noticing. A lot of people I talk to, we always see the down payment, 20%, 25%, and everyone knows that there's this certain amount of a down payment that you're going to need to purchase this property. But a lot of times people are unaware of all these other costs that are involved. So first up, we have the appraisal fee. So this is the fee that the lender charges you for getting an appraisal on the property so that they can determine that they're not going to be lending you too much money for a property that may not be valued at a certain price point. So this is what the lender is going to charge you, and it can vary depending on the size of the property and how big the property is, but generally it's a few $100s. And next, we have the inspection fee. So yes, the inspection fee can be optional. Some people, especially when the market was super, super hot, people were waiving inspections. But typically, you want to get an inspection done to find any potential hazards in the property. So this fee can range from a few $100s to a few $1,000s. So this can depend on if you're going to do plumbing scope, foundation checks, but the inspection fee can range from a few hundred to $1,000 depending on how much issues you may think it has or how in depth or maybe how old the property is. But this is something that, like I said, the inspection fee is something that is optional, but it's highly recommended to get. Another fee you're going to encounter is the title search fee. And this is to determine if there's no liens or claims against the property. So typically, this can range from a few hundred to $1,000 depending on the lender, the location, but this is another fee associated with purchasing a property. And finally, we have closing costs. So this usually is fees that are going to be associated with the application fee, attorney fees. So these are all the other fees that are going to go get this documentation, your purchasing done, and it's going to be usually maybe 2 to 5% of the purchase price. So this can be a significant amount of cost that also goes into your purchase. So typically, these are the four main things that go into extra costs that are associated with purchasing a property. You have your appraisal fee, your inspection fee, your title search fee, and additional closing costs. So these are the four main things that you got to be aware of that goes on top of the down payment that's required. So as you can see, if you're buying $1 million home, a lot of these fees can add up to a significant amount because it's based off of the purchase price. So these are things that a lot of people are unaware of. So it really helps to understand these, and it really helps to go into this process understanding that there's going to be other fees associated with this purchase. And just a little bonus, like we invest in Pittsburgh, I'm also aware that there's high transfer title fees. So depending on what state you purchase or invest in, you also got to be aware that you may have transfer title fees to pay for. And these can range from a few percentage to a couple percent. It could be a few $1,000s depending on the purchase price. So it can range from a few $100s to a few $1,000s. It all depends on the purchase price and what state you're purchasing the property in. So for me, I like to say maybe 10 to 12% of the purchase price is what you should be having in reserves for the closing costs or these extra fees that are going to go towards purchasing the property. So, like I always try to tell people, it's good to have all this understanding of all these extra things that a lot of people aren't aware of. Like when you go into the home buying process, you think, oh, 20% down is all I'm going to need. But you don't realize that you're going to have to pay for a lot of these other things that are going to be required to get this purchase done. So please like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Keep doing all the work out there. Keep looking for those great deals and just get started. And I hope to see you at the signing table one day.